Hi Cancer, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Cancer, in today's reading, I am going to give you two of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards, going to do your reading and then clarify it. So let us begin. So take what resonates with you, Cancer. Anytime you see this reading will be the right time for you to see it. There is something there for you. All right, so let's get started. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Cancer, for their highest good. This is for Cancer. One more card. All right. And then you have, you start off with great adventure. Take a risk, venture forward. Wow, that's nice. I like that. So really take a first step forward. Don't be afraid to be adventurous, to go on, do something different. It's all in us, so that's very nice. I love that. And then you have discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. Wow. So I feel like you're going to see some kind of truth. I feel like you only see the truth. Like you already know what people are saying to you, even when they're lying to you. Like you could see through people. You see the truth. Like you already know it before they even start talking. So wow, that's nice. It's a powerful card to see that. It's like saying, hey, you have that gift to know, like you can see by people's responses and their faces that, hey, you're lying to me, and only like, I know, I see you, I see right through you, that kind of thing. All right, so Cancer, like I said, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Cancer spirit. Cancer. Okay, this is for Cancer. Let's do this. One card for the current. One for the, that is your card, Cancer. That's crazy. I love that. Something in this reading is meant for you. One for the situation. One for the past. Whoa. Okay. One for what's hidden. What you need to, hopes and fears, I'm sorry. And what you need to do now. What you need to work on. And the outcome. What is the outcome? Wow. Okay. Wow. This is very, very interesting. I love the way these cards look, don't you? It's beautiful. Okay, I'm just going to move this over here so you could see a little bit of the cards there. So you do start off with your own card, Cancer, which is amazing because there's something here for you. With the Chariot card, I do believe that you're moving forward. There could be traveling involved. You could also be moving also. Some of you guys could just be moving, but definitely moving forward. You have the Three of Wands here for the Three of Wands for the situation. The Three of Wands is talking about that you already know what you want, that you need to make plans for the future, or maybe you need to start making plans, or maybe you are making plans and you're just not saying anything about it. You know what you want. I also feel like you're keeping quiet and not really saying anything. And I also feel like you want to venture out there in the world. Nice. Just like that. Great adventure. Then you have the Devil card for the past, which is very nice. Let's leave this card in the past. Maybe at times you feel like you're trapped, or you're feeling you're stuck. Could also be going back to old patterns, and just we'll see. Okay. Then you have the Hangman here. The Hangman is talking about having patience. Having patience. Maybe you need to step back and see things differently. But we'll see. You have the Nine of Cups here. The Nine of Cups is talking about being grateful, having gratitude for even the smallest things, accomplishing a lot of things in your life. Also, I didn't see that. So we'll see why it's here. You have the Two of Wands here. Wow. The Two of Wands for what you need to do now. The Two of Wands is talking about, start making plans, having patience, being calm, making decisions, something like that is here. Then you have the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is talking about that, maybe you're hurt, you've been feeling hurt, feeling down about things, about the way things are going. Maybe you're upset about something, or maybe you're just ashamed of something. There's something here about being shameful. We'll see what the cards are saying. Okay. Then you have the Strength card, which is a beautiful card to get, you guys. This is a beautiful card. It's about finding your strength, about having self-control. It's about learning from the past and learning your lesson, stuff like that. So we'll see why they're all here. Beautiful cards. I love these cards. All right, so let's do this. Cancer, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Cancer, for their highest good. Spirit, this is for Cancer. Card, clarify the Chariot. Why is the Chariot here? 2 cards. One more card. Wow. All right, so definitely, you want to move forward. You want to you don't want to deal with everything that you're doing. I feel like you're in your mind a lot, you've been thinking about everything. You're worried about things, you're worried about your children. You're worried about family. You're just worried in general, just worried, very worried. You have a lot of anxiety right now. You have the Hangman here. The Hangman is asking you to, I feel like you need to really step back and see things for what they are. Like, really step back and see things clearly. Really see things, how everything is going. Like, you're like right in the middle of it, but I feel like you just need to like really step back. Like, how somebody is watching a movie, and they're just watching somebody else's life, right, on the TV because it's a movie, right? But you need to do that. You need to step back and see everything that's going on. Like, you need to start seeing things clearly. I feel like you're not really seeing things clearly. I feel like you're in your mind a lot because you have the 9 of Swords here. You look at her and she's very worried. She's like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? How am I going to do this? And it's really, it's getting to you. It's like there's a lot of things that are getting to you. They're asking you to try to move forward, to start taking control of your life because the Chariot card is here. And it's here. This is your card, right? This is your card. You need to try to commit yourself to move forward, to take control of every situation that's going on. Whether it's your kids, whether it's your family, whether it's your work, your job, whatever it is, your spouse, whatever it is, it's time to start dealing with it, okay? Because it's making you like this. This is like, I'm in my mind a lot. I'm always thinking about this constantly. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? Really take the time to start taking control of everything, you guys. And then you have the 3 of Wands. And why is the 3 of Wands here? One more card. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. So you do have the Ace of Pentacles, and you have the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands is, okay, so let's start off with the 3 of Wands, okay? The 3 of Wands is that, you're ready to move forward. You want to move forward. You're ready. You're looking at everything. You're trying to make plans, and I believe that. You know what you want. Maybe you're trying to make plans and you're not really saying anything about it. They're asking you to start doing that. Start making plans. Move forward, okay? With the Ace of Pentacles here, I feel like there's going to be new opportunities around you. You could even be trying to start a new project also, like trying to create something. But I also feel like with the 8 of Pentacles here in the situation, I feel like, you've been trying to work very hard to do everything that you can for everything that's going on in your life, but it seems like it's like you don't get you don't get the help. In other words, and you've been working very hard. You continuously try to help everybody out. You try to do everything for everybody, but you're in the same place all the time. And they're asking you to really start making plans, start getting your life into control. They're asking you that you work very hard. There could also be some kind of promotion for you guys at work. you know, all this hard work, it's going to pay off. It is, you know, even if you think that it's not, it will. I feel like, you know, you've been working hard, you've been making the effort to try to work very hard, and you will, everything will start getting better. I do feel like there is some kind of abundance, maybe even just a, you know, maybe a work increase, pay increase, something like that is here also. But work on plans to move forward. Okay, work on. Don't stay stuck. Don't try not to control. I mean, okay, let me just go back. Take control of everything. Okay, try to start making plans in what you want to do for the future. Like write it down. Like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put this so and so in this, and I'm gonna help them out. But you know, do it for yourself too. You know, don't just go and do everything for everybody. You know, make plans so that you can start taking control of everything that's going on in your life. You have the devil card here, and the devil card says that at times you feel like you're trapped. At times you feel like you're doing the same things over and over, and it doesn't move forward from that. And I feel like this is in the past, so we'll keep it in the past. Okay, I know that there are times that you do feel like that, and I feel like it's still going on, you know. Then we go to the hangman here. And why is the hangman here for Cancer? And what's hidden? One more card. Wow. Okay. So like I said, you know, I feel like you're, wow. Okay. This is a message for somebody. I don't know who it is, but it's a message, okay? They're asking you to take care of yourself because you have the Queen of Pentacles here. They're saying, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for to take care of yourself? What is it that you're going to have to do in order for you to take care of yourself? Because they're asking you right now. Like you're trying to do everything, and they're asking you to start taking care of yourself, okay? Start taking care of yourself no matter what. You know, it's time to go set those appointments. It's time to take care of yourself, to eat better, to sleep better, to get out of your mind, okay? They want you to take care of yourself because you're trying to do everything all for everyone, but you're not doing anything for yourself, okay? And then for everybody else, that you do have the Queen of Pentacles, you still need to nurture yourself. Everybody still needs to take care of themselves, okay? I don't know who that message was for, but it was for somebody. But the Queen of Pentacles is here. You know, they're asking you to really step back and see everything that you're doing, you know, nurture yourself and take care of yourself. There is abundance trying to come in for you. You also have the Knight of Cups here. The Knight of Cups is asking you to follow your heart and what you want to do. I know it's hard when people say, you know, well, I'm trying to, but, you know, I can't, but, you know, but just try your best to, okay? Because the Knight of Swords is here. It's asking you to follow your heart. I feel like there's news, there's messages coming in for you also, which is very nice. They're asking you to really follow your intuition. There's traveling here also. There's traveling. I feel like you need to make your decisions from your heart. Like really, like what is it that you feel, how you feel when you're making these decisions. Really be honest with yourself. Okay, Cancer? Wow. There's a lot of ideas, inspiration coming through also. I feel like you just need to listen to your heart, even if it seems like it's difficult. Really pay attention to it. Like, you know, what is it that you're really going to make you happy? Ask yourself that. You have the Nine of Cups here for the hopes and fears. One more card. You want something to come in. There's like some kind of blessing trying to come in for you. I feel like you could be meeting somebody new. I feel like you just want this happiness to come through because you have the Ten of Cups here, which is very nice. Ten of Cups is about celebration, happiness, you know, moving forward, thinking positive, you know, and you will, you know, this is something that you want. You just want to be happy. For some of you guys, you could be meeting somebody new because there's a new person arriving. Doesn't have to be a love interest, but there is definitely somebody new. You're going to have a lot of creative spark here. You're going to start new projects. Wow, this is nice. Very nice. And I also feel like there is some kind of blessing coming in for you, like some kind of gift, but you also need to be grateful for everything. Okay. Be grateful for everything. Big or small, be grateful. Be content with what you have. You have the Two of Wands up here for what you need to work on. And why is the Two of Wands here? One more card. Wow. All right. So you do have the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is asking you to make that. They're telling you you're going to have to make a decision very soon. They're asking you to have patience, you know, with everything that's going on. Have patience. Be calm about things, you know, when making decisions. I feel like you're trying to make some kind of plans here. Also, I feel like you need to trust your intuition and use your intuition with the Queen of Cups. You may not think so. You may not think that you have this intuitive gift, but you do. Start setting boundaries, you know, like not overly giving, you know, doing everything for everybody. It's time to start thinking about yourself. Trust your intuition also, okay? Nurture yourself, take care of yourself, because that's what they're asking you to. And the Magician is here. The magician is talking about, you know, you being very powerful, you being able to handle anything that comes your way. You know, like having all the tools to create what you want, you know, being positive in everything. Okay, no matter even if it seems bad, try to be more positive than negative, okay, because you need that. But I feel like you're trying to, like you want so many different things and you're trying to manifest that. But I feel like you will be manifesting it, but you also need to like start taking care of yourself, getting out of your mind. I feel like you need to start thinking positive in things, okay? Because you're able to manifest everything that you want. You're able to create what you want, but you need to shift your mindset. Like stop overly thinking. Stop thinking nothing's going to work out. Stop thinking that, you know, oh, I don't have a happy life. You know, it's up to you to take control of it and change it. You have the Five of Pentacles here. And why is the Five of Pentacles here for Cancer? One more card. Wow. Okay, so you do have the three of Wands, the Five of, okay, you start off with the Five of Pentacles, and then you have the Three of Wands, and then you have the Nine of Wands. So you know, you're ready to move forward. You know, you're tired, you're ready to move forward with the Three of Wands, you know, which is very nice. You know what you need to do. You know, you may be keeping things to yourself and being quiet, but it's time for you to start moving forward, okay? Start making those plans to start moving forward and whatever it is that you need to do. I feel like with the Nine of Wands that you're feeling very overwhelmed here. They're asking you they're asking you to push forward, that not everybody's perfect. Just do what you need to do, okay? And keep going and not give up. I know you're tired, you're hurt, you're frustrated, but they're asking you not to give up, okay? Because things are going to change, but it's up to you also to change them. And then you have the Five of Pentacles here. The Five of Pentacles is here, and they're asking you to, they're saying that, you know, maybe at times you feel like you don't have enough for things, or you don't have enough for, you know, your family. I feel like you're feeling down, even feeling like, you know, upset. You know, they're asking you to stick together, to know that you have people that support you. That if you're feeling like that, you know that it's just temporary, that it's not going to be like that all the time. It's not going to be like, you know, you're not going to be feeling like that. But like I said, again, it's time for you to start changing things. Like if you put so much effort into something, like you continuously do the same things, like when the Devil's here, you continuously do the same thing. You volunteer, you know, continuously to babysit or take care of everybody. You know, it's going to stay the way you want it is. You know, it's not going to change. And they're asking you to think that, to say, they're saying it's time to change it. It's time, because you're not feeling well. All you want to do is be happy. But it's up to you to change your circumstance. It's up to you to change what's going on around you. Then you have the Strength card. And why is the Strength card here for Cancer? One more card. Wow. Wow. Okay. So, ooh. Okay. So there definitely is some kind of ending here. There's an ending here that's coming through. So be ready for it, okay? Because, you know, you may not think that an ending is, you know, you think that it could be anything, like a situation, like it could be like an obstacle you're going through, or even a relationship, or even a career. It could be anything, but definitely there's an ending here, okay? Just know that what is done, it is done. What is done is done, okay? It's done. Can't do nothing about it. You can't turn back time. You just have to go with it, okay? And then you have the King of Swords here. The King of Swords is talking about, just try to be more focused and stand in your power. Stand up, be strong, you know. Speak your mind and speak your truth, okay? Because you need to. There are times when there's so many things that have been going on in your life, but you just don't speak your truth. They're asking you to find your confidence, to find your courage, okay? Because you need to. Start taking self-control. Start learning from all these things that you've been through. You know, use them as lessons that you've learned, okay? And they're asking you to find your courage, to find your strength to move forward, and don't give up. Wow, Cancer, it's a lot. All right, so really take care of yourself, Cancer. Really start setting boundaries, follow your heart, and speak your truth. Speak what it is that you need to speak about, okay? Wow. All right, so Cancer, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Oh, look at that. Your card is back on here. This is something here that is in your readings. This is something that was meant for you. It's here. So just listen to it, okay? All right, Cancer, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. God bless.